Alright, so something crazy kind of just happened. I know this video is starting very abruptly, but I have my reasoning. So before we get started, I do want to say that we are going to be checking out the new Servida plugin called Retrograde. I'm sorry if I'm speaking fast, a lot just happened in a very short amount of time here. So I was just randomly making a beat, getting ready to record a different video completely. And then I looked down at my phone and I actually have a message from Servida himself saying that he wanted to send me this copy for free. So naturally I said, forget the other video I was going to do, we got to do this video now. So yeah, Servida did send me this plugin, but he didn't even ask for a review. He just kind of sent it to be a nice guy. That being said, this video is not sponsored and is all my 100% honest review. If this even is a review. Now, normally my videos are a lot more structured, but today I want to get this video out as fast as possible. And honestly, just really excited to dive into this plugin. So I don't think I'm doing any sort of narration today. Let's just go and get started and see what we like in it. All right, so here's the beat that I was making in the meantime, practicing for a different video. And this is the melody that I was using. Honestly, it's a super simple melody. I've been making a whole lot of like IAmJakeHill sort of beats, which he uses a lot of like just grimy sounds. It sounds almost bad, but with his sort of style, it really fits. It's kind of like spooky and ominous and just very gritty tracks. This is honestly, I was just practicing. Don't read too much into this. We are clipping like crazy in the final beat. Yeah, just take that with a grain of salt. Anyway, going back over here, and I want to see what we can do with the plugins. So going over here now to Retrograde, which honestly is super easy to install. Like if you got it, it's very easy to install. Which right off the bat, just loading it up, here's what it sounds like. Already really good. That's just the default setting, which we actually have a few different ones over here, which there's probably not going to be that many presets because it's a pretty straightforward plugin, but we do have some presets. Let's go and try Mercury now. I could see that working really good for like a pluck or the opposite, like some really sustained chords. But for this sound selection, I don't think that's what I'm going to be using today. I like this one. Oh, I love any sort of filter sweep like that. Oh, I love that part. They're really good, really good. I actually want to see how that drops real quick. I love that higher pitch one. Oh my god, that is so fire. If it has a low pass on there, I'm immediately just a fan. It's so good. But now we can go check out Neptune too. Okay, so it's only reversing every other bar, which is actually really sick. It's a really cool effect. My only thing is, it's not hitting quite, like it's not starting right on time, so you still hear the transient right here, which I'm not a huge fan of. Which honestly, I think if you were to export this melody, I wonder if it would still be there. Let's go and give it a try. Oh, I did all of this, didn't I? Whoops. I did all 96 bars. That's on me. This might take me a second. But while we wait for that to finish, I can let you guys know that I was actually not planning on picking up this plugin at all. Not because I thought it would be bad or anything like that. I just already have a plugin that does something similar. The plugin is called Backmask, and we'll actually go over in a little bit and try and pit them two together and see which one I like better. All right, but now our melody is all exported, and let's see if it sounds any better over here. It's not, which is kind of a bummer, but I probably wasn't going to be using that preset a whole lot anyway. But we do have one final preset to look at, which is called Pluto. I like this one too. Yeah, I'm a fan. That's a really good one too. If I'm being honest though, I think my favorite presets are going to be default. Default's honestly just, it's solid. It's a very simple thing. And then I think it was it Jupiter? The low pass? Yeah. Jupiter's gonna be really good for like a bridge or something like that. And then Pluto's pretty good too. Yeah, just for a different kind of effect. I do like Saturn as well. Saturn's a little bit different, but I do like that one too. Let's stick to default right now, though, and just see what we like over here. All right, so that's the melody that I was using right now. I wonder how it would sound on these, like, chords right here. Well, doesn't that sound beautiful? I like that one more. It sounds more full. Sick. Honestly, just really good. I know it's gonna be a pretty straightforward video today. If you guys want me to do a more like in-depth, more, you know, just going more inside of the plugin and actually seeing what everything does, I can totally do that. But for right now, let's try and go in and try and see if we can't figure out anything that the little knobs do. They give you the option to split the left and the right channels. So if we go over here to sync, get rid of those, and then we can go in milliseconds. How do you unsync these? Like that, okay. So now the left, in stereo, the left side will be different from the right side, going in 1/16 notes or a half note. Let me go ahead and EQ some of that high end out just for now, because it's actually, this is not the best melody for a tutorial because it's a little bit aggressive, but we're here, so let's just go with it. But yeah, actually I really enjoy messing around with the different sides for stereo by unsyncing it. Makes it like a really neat effect. If you wanted to really get crazy, I think the milliseconds is actually also super fun too. Oh, okay, so when you actually untether these, you can actually change this one to milliseconds and keep this one on BPM if you wanted to. That's really cool. I didn't notice that. And then over here, you've got your kill switch in case you want to just stop it completely. The gain, okay, that's gonna be really good for the Neptune preset because it lowers the volume so much because we're cutting a lot of the high end. Sorry, Jupiter. So let's increase the gain. Really cool, really cool. All right, then the mix as well, which I know that plugins give you the option for the mix, which is great, and they should. It's only like using like specific cases that would use it inside of the plugin. I'd rather just go over here. It's much easier to automate this than to automate this, so I generally don't end up using the mix, but it's there. It gives you the opportunity if you want it. The high pass and the low pass filters, so we can actually get rid of the low end instead. That already sounds kind of cool. Yeah, it's tight. That's tight. Okay. And honestly, it's a really straightforward plugin. There's not much more to do over here. I actually don't know what these two buttons are. Oh, ping pong. Ping pong should always be on. So ping pong, what it does is that it, for different parts of it, it'll be, how do I put this? Basically, ping pong is a stereo effect where it has it bouncing between the left and the right ear. So I think ping pong, for me anyway, should always be on. And this right here is, okay, just ping pong off and then ping pong on. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, it just sounds really, like, and this goes for anything. It's not a plugin thing. This is any sort of audio. I think that when it's not ping pong, it's a little more mono. It just sounds really flat. As opposed with it on. You see, it just gives it that effect and makes it sound a lot more big and wide. So in most cases, I think I would have ping pong on. I have a really weird, I'm gonna do this right now, aren't I? Yeah, I totally am. I want to put it on my drums. Once again, I know that I'm clipping through the roof, but I don't care right now. So here's Retrograde on my drum bus. Why is that kind of hard? Okay, that would actually sound really good on just the hi-hats. Let me go and try doing that instead. I'm actually gonna make a hi-hat bus as well. This is gonna be a complete mess. Luckily, it's only just for a video today. I'm not gonna be using any of this. And same preset Saturn. I'm telling you, it's that ping pong effect. I would not be able to get it if it wasn't for that. Makes it like bouncing in between the ears really, really good. Love that. Really good effect. Or if you even want to make it like not go on a hi-hat bus. Like I've got two different hi-hats here, right? Here's like my more like rolls and just stuff to accentuate. So I can actually make it sound different from the two-step hi-hat pattern right here by putting Retrograde on there and then putting on Saturn again. And that'll really help separate it from the actual other hi-hats. And that sounds really good, or you could do the reverse and put retrograde on the 2-step hi-hat pattern and it'll give you the same effect. Oh, that's right. I actually want to show you guys the Backmask plugin and try and see if it's anything similar to this plugin right here. Now I'll be muting the retrograde and then putting on my other plugin, which does something similar called Backmask. And I love this plugin. This plugin is really good. So as you can tell, already pretty similar effect, but there are other options over here too. And honestly, that's a really good bounce. Like, that's a really good bounce. And then the chaos mode right here. Which honestly, all of these and the retrograde plugin would work out really well for a IAmJakeHill Type Beat. Like, it's just perfect. It's more like really gritty and dark vibes. So I'm gonna be switching between the Backmask plugin and the retrograde and seeing if we still like everything normal. And they will both be on their default settings. Honestly, I think I do like retrograde better. It just sounds more wide and more full, and I think you have a little bit more versatility here. Again, it's a pretty straightforward plugin, but with the presets that you've got here and the very easy controls, I think that you know what you're doing a bit more than just pressing some random buttons over inside of the Backmask plugin. Like, I don't know what doing any of this does. I really don't. But I think that's all that I'm gonna have for you guys here today. If you guys want me to do a more in-depth, like a narration video like I usually do, let me know down below if you guys are interested in this plugin. But for right now, I want you guys along on me getting familiar with the plugin and showing you guys what I thought and what it does. It's stupid cheap right now too. I think it's like $27, if not, I might correct myself, 20 or 27 bucks right now on Simon Servida's website. And my other plugin, Backmask, was also the same price, so really comparable. And glad he's not asking for an arm and a leg for this one, because it is a very simple plugin. I know he took a lot of time with it. I think he said like 6 months, and the time taken on it really shows. It works out really well, and I've got a few different instances of it on my on this one track, and I'm having no problem with the CPU, so it's perfect. And again, he didn't even ask for a review for this plugin. He kind of just sent it to me and said, hey, I like your stuff. Here you go. Here's a copy. Okay. So once again, one huge thank you to Simon Servida for sending me this plugin and allowing me to review it for you guys. So with all of that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.